Hey guys, so today we're going to be making this adorable little sleeping baby panda bear, which the pattern is available in my new book, Needle Felting Miniature Animals. So the patterns start out more basic and then each animal gets slightly more complicated as you progress. So no matter what level of felting you're at, there's something in here for everyone. As with all my patterns, I try to make them as fun and straightforward as possible, but still something that gives you a really lovely end result. So as stated in the instructions, we're going to make the body from around 5 to 6 grams of core wool. I've just got my little jewellery weighing scales here and we're just going to pop that on. And then same with the head. Just want around 2 grams of core wool, for the head. Okay, just rolling up the wool for the body shape nice and tightly, going a little bit bigger at the bottom end, and then going to needle felt that all over for a few minutes. So use your stencil sheet as a guide for the head, just to get the shape right, and then we're going to needle felt now the muzzle section, and then we can needle felt that on. So just roll up a little bit of wool for the muzzle section, and then I'm going to fold up the bottom bit and needle felt that. Okay, so now we needle felt that on to the front of our panda bear. Now let's work out where we want the eye sockets to be, and just needle felt in 2 dents either side. Okay, now we're going to cover the whole head in some white wool. So this is white carded New Zealand, and we'll spread it out and layer it on. And you might find you need to add a little bit more going around the back of the head, and want to make sure the back of the head's covered nicely as well. So yeah, just redefine the eyes once you've got the top coat on. And the chin goes just round, so ever so slightly, so we're just rounding that off. And needle felt a layer of white carded wool around the body as well. Followed by some black carded wool around the top end of the body. So remember, we don't want to build this area up too much, so just needle felting the black on in a very thin amount. And try to keep the top end of the body narrow and flatter. Okay, now let's needle felt on the eye markings. So just a little bit of black wool again, and just follow the pattern as pictured. So we get slightly bigger around the bottom here. So with this one I did sleeping eyes, but with this one I decided I'm going to do his eyes open. So for that I'm just going to glue in some little black stem back teddy bear eyes, but you could sew in little black beads if you wanted to. So I'm pushing through the thickest part of my needle carefully. First a little bit of glue on the end, and we push those in. And a little bit of black wool to make the nose. And let's needle felt that on. And then just teasing a bit of wool for the mouth. It's just the same black carded wool. And let's needle felt that on. Okay, now just giving the nose a little bit more shape. Okay, measuring out the amount of wool for the ears now. So roughly the same, 2 amounts. And I'm going to use the stencil sheet as a guide, but just roll these up and then just checking that I have them roughly the same. Yep, and then we're just going to needle felt into shape. And firmly rub those in between your fingers just to help flatten and smooth them more. And you can pull off any excess that's too much on the bottom, just pull that away. Let's needle felt those on to the side of the head where we want them. And then just needle felt down so that we get the nice little ear shape. So either side of the ear, needle felt down into the head, like so. And then you want to line up the other ear. So look from the front and from above. And then once you're happy with that, you can pin them in place if that helps first of all. Just going to needle felt that on. We're going to cover these joins in a minute, so don't worry about that. We just want to make sure we get the position how we want it, and then again needle felt down to get the ears well and truly held on, like so. And once you're happy with the position and everything, if you need to, you can take some little bits of the white carded wool again and just needle felt that over the join. And for the legs, we're going to take a piece of pipe cleaner as shown on the stencil sheet, cut that to length, bend the tips over and pinch flush. So one piece of pipe cleaner is going to make 2 legs. Okay, now we're going to wrap that with some black carded wool, nice and tightly, wrapping all the way up and around. And use your finger to help smooth around the top of the pipe cleaner pieces. And the other end. And we're going to have to wrap some more in a minute, but let's just needle felt that into place. And we just roll. And we wrap a little bit more wool around that, especially that end, just to thicken it up. So I've just made another one of those. So we've got 2 pieces of wrapped pipe cleaner here, and so this is going to make our front legs and this is going to make our back legs. Okay, so let's just cut those in half using an old pair of scissors. Okay, now we're going to bend our back legs into shape and position your panda flat, and then just line up the leg to make sure that they're even on the ground, like so. And then once we've got the position, just needle felt right through, black wool, needle felt the thigh, right through into the body, and this is going to anchor the leg on and just round off the top of the thigh area on the leg. And then I'm looking from above when attaching the other leg, just to get an even position and check that you're happy with that, and then needle felt that into place as well. And same again, just needle felt a bit more black wool around the top of the leg, right into the body to attach it. So when it comes to attaching the front legs, again make sure that when your panda's body is flat down, that they are lower on the body so that they run flush with the floor, and check that you're happy with the position where the head's going to go as well. So that looks good. And then when you're happy with that, just needle felt through the top of the leg into the body to anchor it on. And then once again, black wool over the join at the top and needle felt through until it's securely fixed in place. And I'm looking from the front when attaching my panda's other leg to make sure that the legs line up. And I'm just going to needle felt a little tail, so just roll over some wool again, same way as you did for the ears, but we're making it a little bit bigger. And the last thing to do now is to attach the head. Now you could sew a couple of stitches around the base of the head into the body, or hot glue it down, but I'm just going to needle felt this around the back of the neck and underneath just to hold it in place. So once you get the position, you can just needle felt from the underside like so, and then around the back. And I'm going to needle felt just a little bit of white wool just for extra hold, but as I say, if you prefer, you could stitch or hot glue your panda's head to the body. This, all you have to do is needle felt a fine layer over just to blend that away. So there's our little baby panda bear all finished. I really hope you've enjoyed this video, guys, and a massive thank you to everyone who has purchased a copy of my new book, Needle Felting Miniature Animals, which is available either via my website or on Amazon or via my Etsy shop. If you purchase directly from me via my Etsy shop, then I will send a free gift, whether it's a felting needle or a thank you card or something of that nature. Once again, massive thank you, look after yourselves, and we'll see you back here soon.